So hi, my name's Dominic. Welcome to the group, and hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to tell you a couple of things. We have an amazing guest speaker today, and really look forward to introducing him later. As you can see, I'm having to change all our technology. The group has been started about 6 to 8 weeks. And in that 6 to 8 weeks, we've had to change and look at lots of different ways to present our information out to the group. So why did we start Wealth Paradigm Shift? So about 10 years ago, I started by reading something which changed my life. And the last 5 years, I've then brought a lot more knowledge by reading and listening and associating with different people. So one of the reasons why I was passionate about it was to bring new knowledge to people who may not have have access to this, and wanted to let people know different ways of thinking. Like the 5% of the wealthy think differently from the 95% who may have been brought up differently. So to kick it off, it started about 10 years ago by reading this book. Many people have seen it, and it's The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And that changed my life. Just by reading that, it was like a light bulb moment. So then we went, after reading that, we started to think differently. We tried to cut out all the negatives and just think of the positives. So that was one of the things that started my life 10 years ago. And about 5 years ago, I associated with people who were getting results. So what I decided to do was to associate with different people, read more, reach out to different people that can give us more ideas, more inspiration. And that's what started. Part of my group, about 2 weeks ago, I posted this picture. Anyone's read The Secret or hasn't read The Secret, I said, why not go out and read The Secret if you've never read it, or go back and reread it if you haven't read it for a long time. And after I posted it, I noticed that I had a great belief in this, but deep down you think, okay, it's just something else. A lot of positive thinking. A lot of people say this, think positively and things will come. And about a week ago, a friend of mine posted something on his timeline and said that they were going to bring something to the forefront. And that involved 7 people who were involved with The Secret are going to be coming together. And I'll let him explain that in a second. But 7 of the people who are featured in the original Secret will be coming together in about 2 weeks' time. I found that I should reach out to this gentleman, and I'll introduce him in a minute, and say that this is amazing. I put this on only 2 weeks ago, and now it's manifesting in front of my eyes. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce my guest speaker. And again, I'm having to learn new technology here. So I'm hoping that the gentleman will be ready in a second. So the gentleman I've now become friends with is a great author, a speaker, a motivator. He's an amazing organizer. The gentleman's Raymond Handcannon. For people who don't know him, definitely should read some of his books. He has multiple best-selling books available. He's renowned around the world, and I'd like to bring Raymond on. He's been, I believe, doing this for 40 years, so I'll try and bring him in with my technology. Let's get rid of this one. And there he is. Hello, Raymond. And can you hear me?
Hello, and congratulations on your new technology.
I know, it's such a learning curve. I'm having to pivot, as they're saying nowadays.
Yes.
And it's my first ever Facebook Live. And what a distinguished guest to start the day off with. I can't believe that that we're only about 90 minutes from you in geographic location, but I feel really close to you, right now.
Well,
And
Dominic, I know something about you. I know that you have a big heart and that you are all encompassing and abundant thinking, and you love the movie The Secret and the book The Secret. And because I know that about you, I know that the people who follow you, the people who listen to you, the people who look up to you also have that abundance mentality and want to have more of it. And that's why I'm so honored to be on your show.
sure, and that's a fantastic time. I was just totally taken away when I saw your feed the other day, and that's why I felt I should reach out to you and explain that having read The Secret, have me would like to think that I'm positive, but my default is negative, and I'm having to reframe my mind.
You're doing a wonderful job.
So, and it's people like yourself who are inspiring us on a daily event. So, and I think that's the beauty of this, that it's so close to be connected. And I know several people that you've got coming in a couple of weeks' time, and I know that you're a distinguished speaker in your own right, and I know that you'll be presenting this, and I wanted you to share it on my group, and maybe able to explain. I mean, lots of things you'll be able to explain anyway, but things like, what would you advise to people who are just starting to look for something different?
Well, let me tell you the big secret. People think that during bad times, during economic turmoil, that it's a bad time to start a business. It's too risky. But it's the absolute opposite that's true. For example, if you look at the 30 biggest stocks that comprise the New York Dow Jones Industrial Average, there's 30 of them. Almost half of them started during the Great Depression of 1929 to 1939. That's almost 90 years ago, and almost half the biggest stocks in New York are from that era. Why? Because when times are normal, when everyone's floating along normally, everyone has a job and they have a car and everyone's normal and nothing's changing, then it's hard to break in. It's hard to start something new. Let's say you just graduated from dental college and you're a brand new dentist and you want patients. Well, big deal. Everybody already has a dentist. So it's hard to break in. But when there's turmoil, when everything is changing, when some people are going up and making more money and some people are going down and are fearful, that's when change opens up gigantic opportunities. And so the reason that Dominic has invited me to be on his show, his very first Facebook Live ever, is because I'm making a gigantic announcement, and I'm making it right here on Dominic's stage to the wonderful people who follow you. And here is my big announcement. I help people. I've been on stage for 37 years. May of 1983 is when I started. That means I'm coming up to my 37th year of traveling around the world, being on stage and helping people all around the world. And all my friends are super wealthy, transformational leaders that everyone knows the name of. My friends are world famous household names, and they all make a lot of money. And in some sense, we're colleagues. In some sense, we're competitors. Like if some big corporation in Dubai wants a speaker, they may offer me $50,000 to give a speech, or they may offer my friend Jack Canfield, who's the co-creator of the entire Chicken Soup for the Soul series of books. They may offer Jack $50,000. Well, if Jack gets it, I don't. If I get it, Jack doesn't. So we're friends. We're dear friends. We call each other brother, but we're also competitors. But not now. Not now. The times are so scary. The times are so turbulent. Things are happening. Things are changing. Some people, believe it or not, some people are wildly increasing their income, and some people are going down very, very fast. And so I contacted my friends. And I know you love the movie The Secret and the book The Secret. I contacted my friends from The Secret because all of the people who were filmed for the movie The Secret are friends of mine. I was filmed for the movie The Secret. It was filmed at our club meeting. Jack Canfield started a club called Transformational Leadership Council. I was one of the very first members of it. Rhonda Byrne called us from Australia and said, I'm making the greatest movie of all time. We said, yeah, greatest movie of all time. Sure, it was. And she said, all the greatest transformational leaders are at your club. So we said, come on over. And she filmed The Secret at our club meeting. It was quite an honor.
Wow, fantastic.
So I called my friend Jack Canfield, the creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series of books, the creator of the Success Principles, and the creator of the Transformational Leadership Council group. And I said, listen, this is not the time to think of ourselves. This is not the time to think of what we can do to make money. This is the time to help We've already made our fortune. We already are doing it just for love. So now I want you to help me help them. There are people who are in trouble, people who are worried, people who are frightened, people who might get laid off, people whose business is about to go under or go bankrupt. It's very scary, very scary. Jack Canfield said, "You're my leader. I will do it. I'll do whatever you want, no charge." Holy mackerel, when I hire Jack Canfield to come to a hotel room for me, he charges me in the range of $50,000 to $250,000, but not now. Now he's doing it as a blessing to me so that he and I can do it as a blessing to you and to all your tribe. So I contacted another super famous friend of mine from The Secret, and that's Dr. John Gray. I said, I just started talking. He says, "I'm yours. Color me cooperative. I'll do whatever you want." And I said, "Well, I want my clients around the world, my friends around the world, and friends of Dominique's to make way more money and to think positively." And he said, "Well, I can't teach them how to make more money, but I can teach them how to get along better during these sequestered periods." And he said, as soon as the lockdown is over, there's either going to be a mad rush for the maternity ward or there's going to be a mad rush for the ward. One or the other, maternity ward or. And he said, "I'd rather have it the maternity ward, or at least a happy ending and a loving relationship." So all the speakers are going to be talking about how to think positively, how to think creatively, how to do things you've never done before, how to dramatically increase your income. Like you, Dominique, this is your very first Facebook Live. You have had to adopt new technology. Even though you're a smart guy, you're a clever guy, you do wonderful things, you had to learn new things. And so that's a model for behavior for the people who love you, that it's time for you to learn new things. And I'll give you an example. I was chatting with Jack Canfield just a couple days ago, and he said, people are making so much money. They're making more money than they've ever made before. I said, "Are you kidding? They're getting laid off. What are you talking about?" He said, "Yes, some people are going down, some people are going up." So I said, "Give me some examples." And the best example he gave me was a client of his runs the largest fitness gym in the world. It's enormous. It's a vast building in downtown Los Angeles. And of course, with the coronavirus, it's completely shut down. So people typically, thousands of people typically pay him $20 a month. Well, they're not paying him $20 a month now. They've just stopped paying. And he can't sue all of his clients. I mean, I can understand why they've stopped paying, because they can't go. Sure. So instead of making $20 a month, or instead of making $0 a month and have his entire building shut down, he personally phoned one of his clients and said, "I have disinfected your favorite machine, the stair climber, and I'm putting it on a truck and I'm delivering it to your home, no charge for shipping. And I'm charging you $99 so that you can keep exercising." The guy said, "Great, send it over." And so instead of getting $20 a month, or actually $0 a month, he's now getting 5 times more, $99 a month. He contacted all of his clients. They all said yes. He's shipping all of his equipment from his dead, empty gym to their living rooms. And he told them that if ever they get tired of it, I'll ship it back and you can have another one, so you'll never get bored. And he's now making more money than he ever made before. And he told Jack Canfield that when his lease expires, he's not renewing. He's just going to go virtual. He's going to have the world's largest gym that doesn't exist. He says, "I'm tired of working 15 hours a week. I'm tired of having hundreds of fitness instructor employees. I'm tired of having to pay heating and air conditioning. I'm tired of having security guards and insurance." He says, "That's all gone. I'm going to save hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in overhead and just have a virtual gym and have people around Los Angeles just exercising in their own home." Wow. He's forced to change what he does, and he's never going to go back. He's never going to go back to what he was doing before. And I have so many stories, Dominique, so many stories of people who are thriving, not just getting by. You see, there's negative, zero, and positive. Right now, there's a lot of people who are negative. They're fearful. They don't want to lose their family. They don't want to lose their health. They don't want to lose their life. And so they're frightened. They listen to CNN, they get even more frightened. And so they're hoping just to survive, just to get by. But I don't want you and your friends to go from negative to zero. I want you to go from negative way past zero to positive. So what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm hosting the biggest event of my entire life. It's gone viral. It's unbelievable. It's called World Prosper Summit. Dominique, can you put that up on your screen? worldprospersummit.com.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, worldprospersummit.com. and capitalize the W and the P and the S just so it's easy to read. worldprospersummit.com. And when you go to worldprospersummit.com, by the way, it is free. It is absolutely free. worldprospersummit.com. Dominique, can you see this forward or is it backward for you?
It's the right way today.
Perfect.
It's good.
Because I've got a mirror image too if you want to see it backwards. World Prosper.
Let's see if we can get it.
Yeah.
And I'll put the link. Oh, prosperous. I'll put the link in my group. So anyone, I've already put the link already in my group.
You got a space between prosper and summit.
So I can't edit that.
Right. And what'll happen when you go there, you won't believe it. I told you Jack Canfield and Dr. John Gray from The Secret. Then I contacted another friend of mine who was in the movie The Secret, and she said yes. Then I contacted another, then I contacted another, then I contacted another. Seven superstars from the movie The Secret. 7 superstars from the movie The Secret have agreed to work with me at worldprospersummit.com. You can see it on his screen. And because of that, I can then offer it to you. You're going to have 7 of the most superstar geniuses who were chosen to be in the amazing blockbuster hit movie The Secret and in the book. Why? Because they've given their time to me, and I'm giving my time and their time to you. It is April 24 and April 25. April 24 and April 25, 11 a.m. Eastern till 5:30 p.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern till 5:30 p.m. But you don't need to write that down. As soon as you register at worldprospersummit.com, worldprospersummit.com, as soon as you register there, then what happens is we confirm it by email and you'll get all of the details. There's not just 7 superstars of The Secret. There's 19 world famous celebrities, 19 world famous celebrities, all working for you to dramatically increase your health, but increase your income, increase your wisdom, increase your creativity. 19 of them. For example, there'll be several who are going to be talking about how to make money from your home using the internet. And you're saying, oh yeah, I've heard all that stuff before. No, there's nothing to sell. Nobody's selling anything. They might say, go to Amazon and buy my book. They might say that, but there's like nothing that's being sold. It's just help. And I'll tell you what, I've told all my world famous celebrities, even though they could talk for a week on stage, they've got half an hour. That's it, half an hour. So the first world famous celebrity will come on at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Friday, April 24th. And I'll say, okay, go, you got half an hour. Download all your wisdom. Tell them how they can be positive. Tell them how they can make more money right now, not like a year from now, right now. And then I kick them off at 11:30 and bring on another world famous celebrity. Kick him off at noon and bring in another world famous celebrity. Kick him off at noon 30 and bring in another world famous celebrity. I'm going to be high energy all day from 11 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern, nonstop. I won't go to the washroom. I won't eat, nothing. Nonstop, total energy to make sure you get everything. My world famous celebrities only have to work for half an hour for free for you to teach you how to do it. But I'm going to be there all the time and I'm going to have so much fun. It's going to be the biggest, Dominique, it's going to be the biggest event I've ever put on my life. The darn thing has gone viral already. GoToWebinar has already told us they can't host us. They can't host us. We said, why not?
Wow. Why
not? And they said, we have a limit of 3,000. You're way the heck over 3,000. So we have to build our own platform. It's going to be unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. It's gone viral. Everybody wants to get into this. Other world famous celebrities are calling me and saying, I want to get in. I want to teach. I won't sell anything. I just want to teach. I just want to give. I said, oh my God, world famous celebrities are calling me and saying they want to work for me for free. This is good news. Because they're not really working for me. It's like if there's a big concert for AIDS, none of the speakers actually charge their time. They just want to be there. Well, that's what this is. It's so amazing. worldprospersummit.com. And I haven't even told you the good news yet. There's more than just getting rich. For example, I have a friend of mine, he's a devout, very religious, is a wonderful gentleman, and he's a policeman in Texas. And I was chatting with him recently, and he said, you know, in normal times, we know what to do to prevent getting hurt from bad guys. We know that our women shouldn't walk alone at night in parks or down dark alleys. And we know we should lock our windows and lock our doors and turn our security alarm system on when we leave the home. We know all that stuff. But what he said is, in times of turmoil, when everything is changing, that's when the bad guys win. Because when things are changing, that's when the bad guys notice where the new holes are. The new holes are. And they jump into the new holes, and then the police have to figure it out and alert everyone. Well, he's going to be teaching us what the new holes are so that you can protect yourself. Marie Diamond, one of the superstars of the movie The Secret, she's going to be talking about how to feng shui your home so that whatever business you start will be way, way more successful. There are certain ills in your home that because of them, it holds your income down a bit. And when you cure the ills, your income can come in with no impediment, no handicap, no hardship. So there's going to be people giving advice. There's going to be people giving advice on Bitcoins, giving advice on real estate, giving advice on stock market, on foreign exchange, on investing, on starting your new business, on growing a business, on network marketing, on every single topic you could ever imagine. It'll be like tilting your head back and drinking from Niagara Falls. The biggest giant downpouring of wisdom of how to make money and how to be positive ever, ever, ever. But it's even better than that. I'm not going to tell you what the agenda is, but I will tell you who the very first speaker is. Because the very first speaker is Mark Victor Hansen. Mark Victor Hansen is the co-creator with Jack Canfield of the entire Chicken Soup for the Soul series of books. And he has a distinction, which is pretty startling. His distinction is, Mark Victor Hansen, he is the #1 nonfiction author of all time. Of all time. Hello. That is a very, very big distinction. And he's the fastest speaking motivational speaker in the world. And he's the funniest, and he's got dazzling one-liners. And he begged me to be the first speaker at 11 a.m. Eastern sharp on Friday, April 24th. And I said, why? Why do you want to be the start? He said, when you hear the title of my topic, you're going to want me first. And Dominic, you're going to smile ear to ear when you hear his topic. Here you go.
Okay.
Staying up during downtime. Staying up during downtime. Sure. And it's so motivational, so inspirational. He's coming on at 11 a.m. sharp Eastern time, Friday, April 24th. I'm kicking him off at 11:30, bringing on another superstar. Kicking him off at noon, bringing in another superstar. I'm going from 11 a.m. Eastern till 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to bring in the greatest speakers in the world, 19 world famous celebrities on so many topics to increase your creativity. Because you know the expression GIGO, garbage in, garbage out? It's not true. Garbage in, garbage stays and has babies. Garbage in, garbage stays and has babies. When you hear this bad news, like I unfortunately just looked at CNN this morning and I got horrified. I rarely ever look at any news. I don't have a television. I don't have a radio in my home, and I don't subscribe to any newspaper, but I happened to see this, darn it. And it said, this is the first time in history that all 50 states in the United States at the same time, the governors of those states have declared a state emergency. Have declared a state of emergency. All 50 governors. That's never happened before. It didn't happen during the First World War. It didn't happen during the Second World War. It didn't happen during the Great Depression. It didn't happen during the American Civil War. But it's now. And I said, oh, and so when I hear that, I say, oh my God, maybe these are bad times. And I say, stop it, Raymond, stop it. And some people might be saying, oh, Raymond, you're so positive, but there is some bad news out there. So listen carefully, Dominique, and everyone who loves Dominique, listen carefully. Pessimists and optimists are equally wrong, but optimists live longer.
Very true.
And optimists are equally wrong, but optimists live longer. So when people say to me, oh, you're such an optimist, but there's some real bad news that you are missing. Yeah, well, you know what? If you're a pessimist, there's some real good news that you're missing. And if I'm going to miss bad news or miss good news, I'd rather miss some bad news, because you're either an optimist or a pessimist, and I'm an optimist. And so I'm bringing 19 world famous celebrities. But now I'm going to say something funny. I'm going to say something funny, and Dominique, you're going to say, what are you talking about? Do not register for World. It's free, by the way, completely free. I'm not charging anything. Why am I able to not charge? Because my super world famous friends are not charging me. So they and I can bring our wisdom to you. Do not register for worldprospersummit.com. Do not, if you're going to keep it to yourself. I know who Dominique is. He is all embracing. He is abundant thinking, and he wants to help himself and his family and you. And I know that about Dominique, and I know therefore that about you, because you follow him and you love him. Therefore, you have that same mentality of wanting to help others. But if you register for worldprospersummit.com and stop there and just get rich yourself, but to hell with your family, to hell with your neighbors, to hell with your co-workers, to hell with your friends and relatives, no, that's not who I want. I do not want little thinking people. I do not want me thinking people. I want abundant thinking people. I want people who know that the world is abundant. For gosh sakes, every single religion, there's like 10,000 religions in the world. They all say that God wants abundance, all of them. So if you want to register for worldprospersummit.com, don't do it just for yourself. As soon as you register, you'll get an email of confirmation, and look for it. Look in your spam filter, because maybe it got filtered out, but look for it. Look for the confirmation that you'll get. Why? Because there's a link to share, but it's not just a link to share. It's a unique link for you. No one else in the world gets that link. It's specific for you. And then when you share that, how do you share it? You just take your link and you post it on Facebook and say, I've just joined this. It looks really exciting. 7 superstars of The Secret are going to be there. I can't wait to increase my income. Or say whatever you wish, but use that link. Just plug that link, paste that link into Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I've left out one. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Yeah, that's it. And also on WhatsApp, and also on email. Send it in your email. Send it to everyone you know. Why? Because I forget the exact number, but somewhere around 5 to 10. When 5 to 10 people that you suggest actually click on your unique link and register, you get automatically upgraded to VIP. And that means when you attend on April 24th and 25th, you're not just a participant, you are a VIP participant. You become a VIP participant, and there's going to be gifts and prizes and giveaways and draws all 2 days long, Gifts, giveaways, and prizes. I'll be saying, okay, 3 minutes from now, there's going to be a big announcement of what the VIPs are going to get just delivered to them by email in 2 minutes from now, in 1 minute from now. Here it is. And the people who didn't share, they'll say, oh, I should have shared. I should have told my friends. Oh, my gosh. And they'll feel bad. And damn it, they should feel bad. Why should they feel bad? Because they're miserly. They want to keep all the goodies to themselves. I don't like those people. I like people like you, Dominique. I like people like me. I like people like my world famous celebrities who just want to share and love and bring income to the people that listen to your show, Dominique. So when you register at worldprospersummit.com, worldprospersummit.com, and I think, good Dom, there it is, worldprospersummit.com. And I think it's also in the description, so you can just click on it, but it's not that hard to type, worldprospersummit.com. And if you're dyslexic, there it is. You can read it wherever you are.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I must admit, Raymond, just to say that I've already unlocked the first VIP section that you've given away. And the content, oh yes, that happened within the first 2 or 3 hours.
Oh my gosh!
And the content is unbelievable. That what I find is a lot of people are always looking for negatives, always looking for the catch, and this is what I'm trying to help people to understand, that sometimes there may not be a catch, but you're going to lose out because you're in fear. But the content you've already given to the stages that you were suggesting that you unlock when you have so many people share or click on your link, the content is amazing. I think there was 5 people on the first one, and they all brought something valuable, and it's for free. And that's the bit people don't understand the word free. And there's always a catch. So I hear it all the time. What's the catch? I go, there was no catch. Just click on the link and you'll get access to all this great information that's very valuable in any market, but especially now. And it's
Yeah.
free.
Yes. Now, sometimes when people attend free events, they get bombarded with salesman after salesman after salesman. That's not what this is. Typically, if I charge for an event, then I don't have to sell anything. But if I give an event away for free, then I have to charge because there's hotel rooms and airfare and meeting rooms and such like that. And the gals at the back and organizing the whole thing. No, not this. There's no selling. There's practically nothing sold. Like if I talk to, let's say, Joe Vitale, who's one of the superstars of The Secret, he might say, go to Amazon and buy my book. Okay, big deal. Go to Amazon and buy my book. But that's it. That's all. And Jack Canfield will probably say, I've just released my brand new latest book, The Success Principles Workbook. Go to Amazon and get it. So big deal. So go to Amazon and get it. I mean, it's a great book. But that's like it. That's all. It's free at the beginning, and it's free in the middle, and it's free at the end. There's practically nothing offered, practically nothing being sold. It's just advice, 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 advice. You'll be like inundated with these wonderful ideas, wonderful ideas. Maybe you want to know how to get rich in real estate. Maybe you want to know how to get rich in the stock market or in Bitcoins or in cryptocurrencies or in foreign exchange. Maybe you want to join network marketing. Like maybe you want to cure the ills in your home. Maybe you want to protect yourself listening to the policeman. There's going to be so much wisdom poured at you. WorldProsperSummit.com. It's completely free before, during, and after. And when you get your confirmation email, check your spam filter to make sure you get your confirmation email. And in it, there's a unique link. Unique means you're the only one who gets that link. And then post it all over your social media. Invite your friends saying, I'm going, you should go too. It's totally free. There's almost nothing being sold. It's just advice from the 19 world masters. Just post it everywhere you can. And if 5 to 10 of your friends register, we upgrade you to VIP and you'll get prizes and draws and gifts for the entire 2 days of April 24th and 25th, 11 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And here's a big announcement, and maybe you'll win this, Dominique, or maybe one of your friends. Whoever brings most friends wins a prize worth $10,000 US, and they'll be announced on the air live. So they get a whack of giant benefit in terms of value of the gift, and they'll get recognition on stage or virtual stage. There's just, and why am I doing it? Like, I'm not getting charged, so there's no expense to me, and I'm not receiving any money, so it's like a wash. Where the heck am I getting the $10,000? From my own pocket. From my own pocket. Why? Because I want to honor the behaviors that are good for the world. I want to cherish those who do good in the world. And doing good means my 19 super famous friends and I are doing good, so I'm promoting them, putting them in front of a giant audience. But also when you register, when you do good by telling your friends, I want to honor and cherish you. So just 5 to 10 friends, you get upgraded to VIP. And if you're the one who brings in the most, you'll get a prize worth $10,000 US, and you'll be announced live on the WorldProsperSummit.com. That's what I came to tell you, Dominique. That's what I came to tell all the people who love you.
Fantastic. I really appreciate your time, Raymond, and it's such a wonderful event you're going to be putting on. I'm hoping to get front row seats virtually, and I'm hoping that one day that we can, after all this is over, that we can grab a coffee together. You're so close yet so far away. So
my wife drove, I don't know, 100 miles to find a Starbucks that's open right now. Of course, it's a drive-through, so you don't touch anybody. But she did this gigantic, she was gone for a long time. Brought me back a cold coffee because she was so far away. But it's good to have a Starbucks.
Sure.
And
But
I'm
it's
looking forward to having a coffee with you, Dominique, because the
sure.
bad times will end, but the bad times will end badly for people who are scared and are going downhill. And the bad times will end well for people of new creativity, new positivity, create new businesses, dramatically improve your old business. That's what's happening these days.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure everyone's going to be logging on and sharing the link. And so I'll put the link direct in my groups, and then they can just click straight on that. And but if they don't catch the link, there's worldprospersummit.com.
Yes, when you register, Dominique, and you get your link, then check
Yeah,
out worldprospersummit.com. Put in
it's
your own unique link, so they'll click on you, and you'll get upgraded to VIP.
sure. I've already done it, and yeah, no, I did it the day you said you brought it out. I saw the value in this straight away,
Oh, I wish you
and
told me. I wouldn't have told people to click on World Prosper
no,
Summit.
that's fine. But what I will do is, if I win it, then I'll share it with everyone who's clicked on my link. How about that? So if I get the most, then I'll share it out.
Click on Dominique's link. Okay,
That's all.
thank you, Dominique. You're a winner.
Thank you so much, Raymond. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to the event.
Good, me too. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Yep, you're still there.